5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drivers, start your engines. On your feet. This is the race of champions. 4 wide salute. Let's send these great drivers off in style as they get ready to do battle in the U.S. Open 125 here this afternoon. Darrell Lewis and Mike Leedy are going to lead the charge. 20,000 horses come to life off of turn number 4, and the race of champions U.S. Open 125 is underway. Side by side down the back, Lewis and Leedy charge hard into turn 3. Who's going to have the lead off of turn number 4 as we complete lap number 1? It's Tommy Catalano who's taking a peek underneath the 3. As Shearer going into 3. We're single file up front through the first 12 cars. It's Hosfeld to the inside of Barber, who's trying to take over 3rd, and Shearer's trying to follow him through.
Darren Shearer picked up a heat win. He's side by side with Cam Barber right now as they go back into turn 1. Then it's Catalano and Ripkema going wheel to wheel. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. 4 rows deep now down the back straightaway. Barber trying to get back in front of Shearer, but Barber pushes up at the apex of 3 and 4, and Shearer fights back down low.
Lewis leads Leedy and Hosfeld. We got a problem in turn 2. On the Sunoco start point in turn 4, and we are back to green flag racing. Time to go for the hot shoe. He's going to try to drive around Darrell Lewis coming off of turn 2. He throws it hard into turn 3, and we've got a new leader. Coming off of 4, it's Ransomville's Chuck Hosfeld with the lead.
George Scora moves up into the 4th position now, so your top 5 is a little bit of a different look. Here's Emmerling now looking to the inside of Barber. He drives hard into turn 1, gets alongside Barber now through 1 and 2, and Emmerling starting to go to the front. He's into the top 5 for the first time this afternoon, and we'll see him reel in the leaders now. Darren Shearer has just run his fastest lap of the race, and so has Patrick Emmerling. So these guys going to work, but now Lewis starts to turn up the pressure on Hosfeld. He got right up to the rear wheels of the Jerry Griddle Motors entry as your top 4 really tightening up.
It's a 4-car battle for the lead down here on the home stretch. Hosfeld leads Lewis, Shearer, and Emmerling. Emmerling 17.212 that last time by. The 07 has turned the wick up, and the Buffalo Auto Auction Special is coming to the front. Well, Hosfeld is definitely not pulling away, and now it's Emmerling ducks to the bottom going in 1. He takes over the 4th spot from Scora. Barber and Ripkema are going to make it a 7-car battle for the lead in the north end of the speedways. They come off at turn 4. Lap traffic going to loom in a couple of laps. Is Hirschman playing the waiting game in the BC Brennan stool number 60? Is not past the car all day, and we are under yellow. Andy Lewis goes around in 1 and 2. And here they come. Hosfeld, Lewis, Shearer, Emmerling, Scorer, Barber, Catalano, Rudolph, Patrabowski, Hirschman, Rusty Smith, Kirk Totten, Carl Ayer. Half the field has come to pit road on this lap 59 caution. This is not a regular pit stop for the hot shoe. Your leader with the hood off, if you look over near between turns 3 and 4, the 22 has got some problem that they're trying to diagnose before they get him back in the race. Ripkema is going to wind them up in 3 and 4 at the Sunoco start point. Here they come. Green is back out. Ripkema's got the lead. It is Sharpstein trying to work his way underneath the 95 of Sherwood. A lot of motor underneath the 95. He's going to take the 2nd spot coming off of 4, and Leedy's looking for 3rd.
Leedy edges Sharpstein as they go back to the stripe, as Leedy now running 3rd. Alex Ridsdale, Emmerling side by side with, I believe, Ripkema there on the outside. Or no, Andy J, that is. I apologize. And Jane Koyak clears Emmerling to get 7th. Alex now backing up on the outside.
Ripkema, Sherwood, Leedy, your top 3 as they start to pull away. got a gaggle of cars in turn one. They're all over each other, still side by side for about 10 positions going into turn three. Let's see if they can make it off of 4. It is Emmerling underneath Alex.
Yeah, Alex now gives up the spot to Patrick Emmerling. He falls back to 7. Jankowiak is 8. George Skora on the outside in 9th now, trying to go after Potravowski, but Potravowski battles back down low. Calvin Carroll calling it quits. Rusty Smith coming down pit road as well, too.
But give the nod to Chris Risdale. Best run of the year in the CR1 Contracting #1.
Risdale now as Jankowiak looking down to the inside as they go back into turn 1. Jankowiak hangs tight. He slides up into Risdale. They make contact. Now Risdale almost comes back down in front of Skora. Skora, though, tucks underneath Risdale as they go back into turn 3. And Skora now back up to 6th.
Side by side. Oh, we got a slow car up in the groove in 3 and 4. The 99 of Flanagan, and we've got pandemonium in turn 4. They wind them up in 3 and 4 at the Sunoco start point, and we are back to green flag racing on lap 98. Mike Leedy gets a charge off of turns 3 and 4. We've got a new leader in 3 and 4. It is the 25 of Mike Leedy.
Mike Leedy out in front as they head back into turn 1. And Jankowiak now sailing up into the racetrack, and Jankowiak into the foam. Jankowiak up into the foam. He just got out of the groove and got sucked up there.
Patrick Emmerling and George Skora in row number 2. It's going to be Leedy. That's going to wind them up in turns 3 and 4, and we are back to green flag racing. Side by side for third between George Skora and Tyler Ripkema. Ken Ripkema battle back to the outside. Skora takes the third spot, opens the door underneath for the 10 of Lewis, and Ripkema shuts the door going into 3. It's Matt Hirschman who's taking the long way around in 3 and 4 as he's trying to take the top 5.
Hirschman trying to get to the outside of Darrell Lewis Jr. as they go back into look out, stack it up on the front straightaway. Lee Sharpstein with heavy damage. Chris Ridsdale, Brian Sherwood have gotten together on the front straightaway as well. As caution out, red is going to eventually come out here, I believe, on lap 101.
Totten getting the 11 turned around, but we've got Risdale up into the driver's side, the passenger side of the 95 of Sherwood. So we got the cars stopped up in turn 4.
Yeah, let's check back in with Patrick Emmerling. Pat, you're running second here behind your teammate. 24 laps to go. What are the chances here to get your first U.S. Open win?
We have a pretty good car here. It did tighten up a little bit after the stop, but I think it's manageable. Mike has an awesome car as well, and I just feel fortunate to get out of the pits first and to get into the second position here. I'm just going to be conservative here, and if I see the opportunity, I will. I'm not going to. I'm definitely going to take it easy on my teammate here, and but if the opportunity arises, I'm definitely going to go for it. So to get to sweep Lancaster would be just an awesome feeling.
And we are back to green flag racing. Leedy with the lead off at turn 2. Emmerling gets a big run. He's going to duck to the bottom going into 3, and Leedy shuts the door. Coming off a turn 4 at the north end of the speedway, it is Leedy over Emmerling and Skora. Leedy, Emmerling, and Skora battling for the U.S. Open 125.
Emmerling points down to the inside, down the front straightaway, looking to get underneath Leedy as they go back into 1. Skora tries the outside, but he'll tuck back in line. Trouble in turn 1, Tommy Catalano sliding through the grass, and Carl Hare now spinning as well. Caution out here on lap 104.
And we are back to green flag racing. It's Rudolph ducking to the inside of Hosfeld for 6 going down the backstretch. Eric Rudolph in the Booker Motorsports number 40, putting the pressure on the hot shoe off of 4.
All the big dogs coming to play now with 20 laps to go. Leedy leads the charge back into 1. Emmerling follows suit. Emmerling up on the back bumper of his teammate as they work it down the backstretch. Score running in 3rd. Everybody staying in line for the moment. Now Emmerling pushes up a bit and Score gets to his rear wheels.
Sparks flying off the back of the 65 of Score as he continues to run 3rd. Oh, a little bit of contact up front as Score dives to the bottom. He gets in the grass and he's going to lose 3 spots off of turn 2.
Emmerling bonsai to the bottom going into turn 1. Leedy runs up on the 2nd groove, but Emmerling can't make it stick. Oh, Emmerling gives Leedy a shot out of turn 2 with the chrome horn. Hirschman and Ripkamar side by side for 3rd. Hirschman down to the inside, just on the edge of the bottom of the asphalt as Hirschman tries to go for that 3rd spot. He's got it.
Hirschman is going to be heard before the end of this race. He is up to 3rd as Ripkamar tries to battle back. Now Hirschman is going to try to work his way up to that front pair as the battle for the lead comes off of turn 4 between Leedy and Emmerling looks to the inside one more time.
Emmerling keeps trying to tuck low off in turn 4 to get a run underneath Leedy going into 1. Again, gets alongside at the apex, but he can't complete the pass as Leedy takes off through turn 2. But Matt Hirschman keeps running his fastest laps of the race here these last few laps, and he is right there on your leaders.
Your top 4 major winners on the ROC Tour battling for the U.S. Open 125.
10 laps to go. Emmerling trying to chase down Mike Leedy. Again, Leedy pushes up to that 2nd lane. Emmerling can get to the back bumper, but he can't get alongside Leedy. Leedy trying to hang on with the older right rear compared to the guys behind him right now on the racetrack. Now 9 laps to go.
Emmerling, the leading winner in 2016. Hirschman, the all-time ROC winner. Hosfeld, the leading winner. Now here comes the battle down the backstretch as Emmerling ducks to the bottom in 3 and 4. He is underneath Leedy as they go through the north end of the speedway. They are dead even at the line. Give it to Emmerling at the stripe.
8 laps to go. Patrick Emmerling finally got the move to pay off. He got under Leedy and cleared up. Now Hirschman going to try and follow suit. Leedy trying to keep it a 1-2 team finish, but Hirschman's there now to the inside of Leedy. They come up behind Emmerling here at the front of the field.
What a battle up front as Matt Hirschman now looking to the bottom of the racetrack in 1 and 2, trying to work his way up to 2nd. He gets a half a car length on Leedy. He clears Leedy going into 3. Hosfeld wants to follow him through, but Emmerling is pulled out to 3 car length, and Hirschman is trying to reel him back in. He comes off a turn number 2 with still 4 car lengths as Hosfeld's trying to take 3rd from Leedy. Emmerling looking to go undefeated here at Lancaster. Give the U.S. Open 125 to Patrick Emmerling.
Hirschman will finish 2nd. Leedy, Hosfeld, Skora, Ripkema, Rudolph, Daryl Lewis, Shearer, Potrabowski, Barber, Catalanos, and the balance of the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he comes, Patrick Emmerling, your winner of the U.S. Open 125. Patrick, congratulations. Made that pit stop around lap 50. You saw your teammate pit early. Did that affect your strategy?
Well, I think Mike there, he had some issues. I think he had some other issues. I think his air cleaner was falling off or something like that, I heard, so he pitted early. And we were just going to play it by ear. And, we ended up pitting with the other guys there. My guys just did an awesome job. Al, Hazy, Fasted. Those guys got us out of the pits first, and that was absolutely huge for us. And it just put us in the right position to get the job done. And this is awesome to sweep Lancaster. It's just, it's stuff. It's stuff I used to dream about. So this is just, it's absolutely incredible.
Today's win moves you into the top 5 all-time, tied with Siege Fidanza and Eric Beers, top 5 all-time winners. How does that feel?
That is just an awesome feeling. I mean, it's just, when I just first started out in, sports and modifieds, I never even dreamed of, winning all 4 ROC races at Lancaster. So that is just absolutely incredible. It's just, yeah, words just can't describe it. You know, it's a dream come true.
It's a lot of work. Who helped you get the victory?
Most of all, my family. You know, I wouldn't be there if it wasn't for them. My guys, Jan Leedy, he definitely, you know, a lot of our success has contributed to him too, his experience. It definitely helped out the learning curve for me, and you know, and yeah, just the whole package. And also, I'd like to dedicate this race to Hazi's buddy Mike. Yeah, no, words can't really describe it. This is just an awesome feeling.
Ladies and gentlemen, he put on a show for you. Patrick Emmerling, winner of the U.S. Open 125.